Okay, so this is the card that we're going to recreate tonight, only I'm going to use a little bit of a different colors, and I'm going to change up the ribbon down here, the paper ribbon. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm still going to use the coordinating dies and everything that goes in the suite that makes this card. There, got it out. So what I think I'm going to start with is a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock, and this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to take my bone folder and give it a nice crisp fold. And then what I already ran through the Big Shot in the folder. This is buttons and buttons and buttons, or something like that. I can't remember the name. I'd have to look it up. But isn't that really cute? It's all kinds of buttons on there. So that's going to be our layer, and that's in Coastal Cabana, and that is 4 by 5 1/4, I believe. And we're going to go ahead and adhere that on there. I love this suite. I don't think I've done anything on here with you guys with this suite yet. This is the Follow Your Art suite. And my glue is all boogied up here. I know there's glue in there. This is one of my newer ones. There we go. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I never put my caps on. I should, but I never do. All right, so that's good. And then I'm just going to center this on here. Okay. I'm going to pull my chair up some so I can kind of see better. Okay, so we got that. And then we have a strip of Whisper White. Oh, what is this? I think this is like 1.5. Yeah, it's 1.5 by... I don't remember, by, what was it? 3 3/4. Okay, and then we have another piece of cardstock that we're going to do some stamping on. And this is the stamp set we're using. It starts with art. Isn't that just so cute? I love it. This would be great for teachers, I think, too. So awesome. And we're going to use the ribbon one with the heart on it. And I'm going to block that up. Okay. My blocks are getting dirty. Okay. And then I'm going to ink it up in Memento Tuxedo Black ink because I am, hey Lynette, because I am going to use some of our Stampin' Blends. And I'm just going to stamp that down right there. I have some die cutting to do too, so we'll be doing some of that. I just wanted to go ahead and put the, do the embossing folder. Go ahead and run that through. Okay, because I'm not sure what colors I want to use yet, outside of the Coastal Cabana and the Calypso Coral, I brought some different markers over, and then I don't have some of the blends in some of the colors. So I brought my blending pens over and thought that maybe I could use those too. So I'm gonna start with, you know what, I think I'm gonna color the ribbon in Coastal Cabana. I think we'll keep that color going, especially since our background is Coastal Cabana. You know what, I'm going to stamp this twice, and I'm going to see which one I like best, because I'm really indecisive tonight. I can't decide what I like. I think it's because of my day with all the videoing, and then that last one just really threw me for a loop. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Alright, so what I'm going to do in Bermuda Bay. I'm using dark Bermuda Bay. And I'm going to try to remember how to, I know how to shade, but I mean where to shade in this ribbon. It's been a while since I've worked with this. It's a new stamp set. It came out in the new Creativity is Calling catalog, but I just haven't used it in a while. Okay, so I'm just going to put some dark Bermuda Bay there, and then we're going to shade it out, or not shade it, but blend it out with a lighter Bermuda Bay, just to take out the harsh lines. Up here. So I hope that you guys have had a much better day than I have had. Not that my day has been horrible. It's a headache doing YouTube videos. I love to do them when they go right. When they don't go right, it's not so much fun. But hey, it comes with the territory. It's not always perfect, not always easy. That is okay with me. Alright, I'm going to try not to be quiet while I color, because I think that's still a little too darker than what I wanted, so I'm going to bring in my color lifter to kind of lift some of this color up, because I didn't want it quite that dark. Probably should have went with the Coastal Cabana, but this is going to be okay. Lynette, does Shelby have to work today? Okay, let's... kind of went out of the line there. All right, let me see what I think here. I think I like that. Okay, so now I know that I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and use my Pacific Point and a blender pen, and I am going to color this ribbon here in Pacific Point. Just like that. I'm going to come darker in here, because that would be like a shadow right there, and then blend out. There we go. And I'm just wiping my tip back and forth, and that cleans off the ink so that I'm ready for the next color, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do in Calypso Coral. So I've got the light Calypso Coral. And then I'm going to come in with a little bit of dark. So I'm going to come right in there, and right here. And then we're going to shade that out. Okay, there we go. So, what do you think? Think it looks good so far? Hello, so far. How was your day? Yay! Okay, so we've got to cut this out, and then while we're stamping, I'm going to stamp our sentiment, which is, we're going to use the You Make Everything Sparkle, and I'm going to block that up. I'm going to use the Tuxedo Black ink for that too. And at least I think I'm going to. For right now, that's what I'm going with. Alright, so there we go. That's done, that's done, that's done. And we're going to bring this piece in. But no, we don't need that piece yet. Okay, so yes I do. So this is the part that I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I know that I want to use one of these little trims in here. Like I used the ribbon one there, but this time I think I want to use something different. So I'm either going to go with the lace or I'm going to go with the buttons. And I think, maybe I'll do the lace, because there's not really an edge to hook that on, and maybe if I would have cut that a little wider, but I didn't, I would use the buttons. So we'll just use the little pretty lace. Oh, you want me to use the buttons? Okay, I will. I'll figure out how to get it on there. And we need this one because that cuts out the ribbon, spools of ribbon. Isn't this cool? And then it makes buttons, cuts out buttons, cuts out the little pins. It's got a paper clip, a re-inker, and then this is a sentiment label, but we're not using that tonight. A paper clip. This is such a cute set. I absolutely love it. But again, I don't think there's anything that Stampin' Up! Makes that I don't absolutely love. Okay, so I am going to bring in the Big Shot. I normally don't do this. Oh, and that's one of the reasons why. But I'm going to, because we don't have, I don't have to use my other platform, so this should fit just fine on here. Hopefully you guys can see it though. Okay, so this is the part, I'm not quite sure what color I'm going to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up here. Hopefully I will. So just kind of, I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go ahead and run this through. Did it move? No. Wow. Okay. Normally it does if I move that. Oh, it's really close though, isn't it? Okay, so there we go. We've got that is cut out. Just like that. Except for we're going to punch that little thingamajiggy out. Okay, so we're done with that. We're done with this. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and probably cut one in each color because I don't know which one I want to use. I'm sorry if that's in y'all's face. It looks really close on my screen. And one in the Pacific Point. So I cut one out in Bermuda Bay and I'm cutting one out in Pacific Point. And I'm going to take that out. And I think that's it. So let me put that in there. Let me move this over here. Okay. So let me bring in my die brush here. This thing is amazing. This is an attachment that is brand new as well. That is an attachment for your take your pick tool. So you just take that off, it just twists off, and then you can put back on your putty if you want to, or you can leave that on there, and it depends on what you're doing. So I think that's really cool. But isn't that cool? It took it all off. And then I'm just gonna do that. Otherwise I would be sitting here picking them all out, plucking them with my with this end like that. So this is a lot faster. Okay, I'm going to get those out of there just like that. So our die is all clean. We're going to move this to the side, move that to the side, wipe this down, bring in this piece here. So our spool of thread is going to come up like that. So I'm just afraid that I'm not gonna have it's gonna have to, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room, but you know what I could do, if you don't mind, I'm gonna cut a bigger piece and see if I like that better. So that was 1.5 inches. So if I go 2 inches, that gives me an extra 1/2 inch. And this is too long now though. Shoot. Okay, let me cut this down to 3 3/4, I think is what I said it was. We're gonna find out. Okay. So now, yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna put that there. The thread's gonna go here. I'm gonna put this. I should have done the ribbon in Coastal Cabana. That's all right. Okay, so that's gonna go probably just like that. I think that that would look really kind of cute. That one or this one? Let's see here. Let's bring in our card and see what we like. That and that. And I need a strip of this too, so I might as well just bring my trimmer over here, huh? That would make it easier. Okay, so I need just a piece to go across the top. Here, I want just a little like sliver showing, not a whole lot, just a little bit. But I'm thinking I'm not liking that color combo. All right, let me get some crushed curry. Crushed curry, that's what we're gonna do. We'll do some crushed curry. See if we like that. Okay, so let's cut us another little strip off of that. Just like that. Okay. And I think I'm going to like that. Okay, this is going to be a very colorful card. But it was kind of what I was in the mood for. Something, yeah, something colorful. All right, so I am going to take my glue and just run that right across there. I didn't need to go all the way across, but I did. Just like that. Just like that. Shoot, let me get some of that off of there. Oh, I don't have anything. Oh well. So I'm going to cut that. There we go. So I think I'm really liking that. Pull that up just a little. There we go. So that's going to go on there. And I think we're going to do the buttons in the blue. So I am going to put a little bit of glue on a couple of the top parts of these buttons. Hopefully this is going to work. I hope. Okay. It's a lot of pressure doing this on live, and I'm kind of like recreating this card live without a planned, what do you call it, planned? Can't think of what you call it. My mind just went blank. Without a plan. Okay, so I think I'm gonna like this. Okay, let's move this down just a little though. Just like that. Okay, so then we're gonna trim these extra little button guys right off. like that. Okay. And then it's going to go up on some dimensionals. So we've got some dimensionals here. That's probably going to be enough. It's going to go like that. And then I think I'm going to pop our spool of thread up. Or a ribbon. I did it on this one. No, I'm not going to, because we're going to have our little felt boogers there too. Little felt boogers. Our little felt flowers. Uh-oh, it's freezing on you? Oh, unless it freezes on you, or dogs, or... I gotcha. Okay. So there we go. We got that. Just like that. I slid that, but that's all right. All right. And let's see here. We're going to bring in our Follow Your Art embellishment kit. I don't have like a ton of this left, but I think I'm going to use the Calypso Coral because we've got a lot of greens and a lot of blues. So we're going to bring in the Calypso Coral, and I think I'm going to use, because we don't have any petal pink in here, so I'm going to use one of these little hearts and one of these paper clips, and those back in there. Aren't these hearts adorable? Let me hold it up close to you. Look at that. It says made with love. Isn't that just the sweetest? I love that. Okay, so we've got that and that, and then we need some of our felt. And this does come with a yellow with a darn, my mind just went completely blank. With crushed curry. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with crushed curry tonight. It does come with one of those felt things too, but I gave one away in one of my door prizes. So I don't have that one right now. And I'm just going to clip this little thread right here because that's going to bug me. And we're going to put that. I kind of wish I did have it though. And this one I put a big flower and a little flower, but I'm really thinking that I might just do we've got so much Coastal Cabana. I really don't want to do more Coastal Cabana. How about if we do pink, petal pink, and or it might be Blushing Bride. I actually think it's Blushing Bride is what it is. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, so now I want to tie my bow. I think I'm going to do a double bow. So okay, I've really struggled with my bow tying today on every one of my videos today, and it is driving me crazy. Alright, I'm going to trim that off because I think I probably have more than enough. And this is Calypso Coral Baker's Twine. Why can't I tie a bow? There we go. And you know what I forgot to do? Well, shoot. I forgot to put our little heart in here. If I can thread this thing, we might do a single loop because I don't know if I can get this in here. You like the pink? Yeah, I was calling it Petal Pink, but it's actually Blushing Bride. I think Blushing Bride is a pretty pink. I think all our pinks are pretty, but I think my favorite one is either Flirty Flamingo. I love Flirty Flamingo too. And I do like, if I want something really bold, it's Melon Mambo. I love those two colors. Alright, this one, we might just do a single bow on this because I cannot get this to go in there. Let me give it a trim again. Let's see. Come on. Well. Come on. Alright, don't. Oh, I had it and it slipped out. Shoot! Okay, this is when the laughing faces would be great. Alright, let's just do a single bow. Darn it, I really wanted to do a double, but it's just not going to work for me tonight at all. Neither is the single. Did I get it? No. You still there? Oh, there's the other comments. They're in a different spot. Wow. Well, hey, Melinda. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Nikki. I didn't see y'all's comments. You guys know what? I do not remember how I tied this guy on here. I don't remember. So I'm just going to do like this, and I'm going to do like this, and I'm going to do like that. And that's probably how I did it. Pull this down. Y'all are sitting here watching me and my silliness with this stupid little baker's twine and this little bitty heart. And and all I saw was Lynette, and here you guys are on here. I'm so sorry. I did not see you guys' comments. Y'all, they're in a different place. I knew something like that would happen if I shared my video, but that's okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to trim that off and trim that. And then this is going to go, I wanted to put this on, slide this on to my paper clip, but I might not be able to. I think I did. I think I got it. Yay! I can just straighten out the bow, and then we're going to clip that right on here, but I'm not upside down. Come on. Aw, it came off. Well, I think I'm just going to use a glue dot. I think that's going to be a whole lot easier. Okay, so I've got my paper clip on there, and we've got our bow with our little charm. Did you guys see these little charms? Did you say they're so cute? I'll show them to you. It says, made with love. Isn't that cute? Okay. And we are going to do a glue dot. I'm just not even going to fiddle with that anymore. We're just going to make this as easy as possible. And I'm just going to stick that right to the side so it looks like it's on there. I want my heart to dangle though, but it's not going to because this one dangles. It's not going to. I'll have to fix it later. Okay, so we are going to take off the backs of our dimensionals. How long have you guys been on there? Oh. Okay, so I am going to just place that right about there. I'm really not liking that bow, but we're just going to go with it. And then we're going to put our heart, or not our heart, but our, I don't like this bow, you guys. This is going to absolutely drive me insane. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to put a dimensional or a glue dot. No, I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of this. Right there. And that's going to go, well, maybe. That's going to go right there. And then we're going to put a little arrow on there. And I think I'm going to put the arrow kind of cattywampus, like that. Now all we need is our sentiment. And I'm going to fussy cut that out. This was something that I learned a long time ago from a demonstrator that I haven't seen around in a long time. I'm not sure where she went, but anyway, I learned this from her. This is really, really cool to do this. Edna Marie is her name, and she was really good. I really liked her. She was fun. Okay, and then I'm going to come around here and just kind of go around your lettering just to give it a little interest. Just like that. And then that is going to get popped up right there. So, but I don't need this big of dimensionals. Pop dots. It's easier for me to say pop dots too than dimensionals because I have to think about what I'm saying when I say dimensionals. Okay. This has been a day. But it's all good. It's all good. Trying to keep up with all y'all's comments. Okay, now Lynette's on the other side. No. Yes, you are. Now, what is going on? I know that always happens when I share my videos. That's why I wasn't sharing them for a while. Now I'm just going to put that kind of cattywampus as well. And then there we go. So what do you guys think on the fly? Change up the colors and change it up just a little bit from this one. I still really like this. I want my heart to dangle. I'm going to have to play with it later and try to remember how I did that. Because I sure don't remember. But I like the dangle. Aren't those cute? Oh, I love the hearts. Thank you, you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. Taking time out in your day, in your evening, to come and play with me. I save all the stuff. I just stick them in my box. So you guys have any questions? Is there something that you missed that you're not sure what it is? Or I'd be glad to answer your questions. Yeah, Lynette. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Nikki. Did we lose Melinda? think we did. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks again so much. And don't forget about bonus days. With every $50 that you spend, Stampin' Up! Will email you a $5 off coupon to spend next month. And don't forget about my card class coming up next Thursday at 7:30. And what else? I know there's something else. Oh, if you are thinking about joining Stampin' Up! Right now through the end of August, Stampin' Up! Has given an extra $30 in products. So that's $155 worth of products that you get to choose. That's your choice for $99, and shipping is free. So if any of you guys are interested, if you're watching the replay and you might be interested in something like that, you don't have to do what I do at all. You can just be a hobbyist. And we're always welcoming people onto our team. And yep. So I'll be glad to answer any questions. Just shoot me an email, text, message me on Facebook. And that's it, guys. So you guys have a blessed night. Thanks again. Till next Tuesday. Oh, Friday. Fridays at noon. I go on live now on my group page, which is Let's Be Creative Together. So if you want to see me live on there, you got to join the page. I'll put a link up there, or you can just search it in the Facebook search bar, Let's Be Creative Together. And there might even be a link on my Facebook. There really should be, because I have them linked together. So it's just more of a personal page, and it allows me to upload files on my group page. And it doesn't allow me to do that on my business page. Does that make sense? So, and trying to beat all that, what do you call them? Algorithms? No, that's not the right word. Is that the right word? I don't know. But anyway, all that stuff with Facebook of sharing and all of that. So I thank you guys so much again. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.